Okay, now circles. This is something that may be new to you, so make sure you listen and make sure that you write things down because there's lots of new words. So today we're going to find the area of circles. What do you need to know? 2 words you need to know. You need to know what a diameter is. You need to know what a radius, guys. You need to know this, okay? Write it down, make charts of it, put it up on the wall, do something because it makes a big difference. So the diameter. Diameter is right through a circle, from that side to that side, right through a circle, okay? So you're cutting the circle in half, like you're dividing it, DI, you're cutting the circle all the way across in half. However, another word is the radius. Radius is just from the center to the side. That's all it is, okay? So the diameter is all the way through, radius is from the center out to the side. And the area outside is the circumference, okay? So now we're going to talk about pi. Pi is something I'm sure you've heard about as well. People noticed that if you divide the circumference, so all the way around, if you walked all the way around the circle, by the diameter, so going across there, you always get the same answer. They called this answer pi, and that's what it looks like. Find it on your calculator so you can see how to use it. Pi is actually 3.14, and it goes on, and it goes on, and it goes on, and it goes on, and on, and on, and on, and it could carry on going on. But so that's why we use the calculator, but most of the time people say 3.14. So you can use that pi button on your calculator. All right, you can find the area of a circle by using the following formula. Area is equal to pi times by your radius to the power of 2, which means you're squaring it. Now, in some calculators, you can just go pi radius squared. Some of them you have to go pi times radius squared. So you've got to work this out and check it out on your calculator, okay? So what does that mean? Let's look at an example. So we said area, and this is something you've got to write down, is pi times the radius squared. So here I have a circle. This is the radius because it only comes from the center and out, and it's 7 centimeters. So I've got to go pi times 7, because that's my radius, squared. And that's going to give me my answer. So we go area, pi times 7 squared. So we go pi times 49, because we know that 7 times 7 is 49. And you get 153.93804. But what happens if I said I only wanted to go to 1 decimal place? So I only wanted to go to 1 decimal place. Is the 3 big enough to change the 9? No, it's not. So my answer will be 153.9 centimeters squared. Okay, your calculator, if you go pi times 7 squared, should take you straight to that answer. Do me a favor now, pause this video and work it out on your calculator to make sure that you get that same answer so you know how to do a pi. All right, we're going to example number 2. Area is pi times radius squared. Okay, so here we've got 5 centimeters. So we would go pi times 5 squared. Right? 5 times 5 is 25, so pi times 25 is 153.93804. Same thing, 1 decimal place, we'll leave it at the 9. Now, something else I want to show you. If they say to you, now we've learnt that the area is pi times radius squared, haven't we? Now, but they've now gone and given us a circle with a diameter of 18 centimeters. Now we know how to do radius squared. What do we do when we have got a circumference? So we take that circumference and we chop it in half, because that's what a radius is. A radius is 9 centimeters there and 9 centimeters there. So if I wanted a diameter, it would be 18. But I only want a radius because I know that that is my formula. So I'll go pi times my radius. If it's 18, I just chop it in half. So it becomes 9. So I go pi times 9 squared. So don't get worried if you see a diameter. Chop it in half, okay? And 18 divided by 2 is 9. So that's why we've chopped it and got a 9. And pi times 81, and it gives us that answer. And it's to 1 decimal place. All right, guys, that's the end of that. Go ahead and try some of those questions that I've put out there for you.